guys, Zero Budget Geek here. Thank you for watching my video. Today I'm going to be doing another Let's Play of Tiny Epic Defenders. Now if you don't know what Tiny Epic Defenders is, go back and watch my how to play video. Tells you about the game, tells you how to play. And I also want you to take a look at the episode 1 of Let's Play. So this is episode 2. In episode 1 I filmed the full game, and in that game though I did a lot of camera edits. I shot from different angles, and while a lot of fun to do, it was a lot of work, and it was time consuming, and you kind of don't get that sort of the real time feel. So what I'm going to be showing you today is a game that I recorded, a solo play, where with just a static camera with just one angle, but it's all one big cut, so you get to see the whole thing. You get to see me doing and thinking my turns through. And so what I want to know from you is, do you prefer the static cam and you get sort of the whole thing, or would you prefer something a little bit more dynamic where you get some more close-ups and my little attempt at being more professional? So without further ado, here goes the video. So let's play Tiny Epic Defenders. So what you see here, I've set up the game for a single player, and I've actually set it up to the easy mode. So it just means that there's only one dire enemy in the game, and I'm only playing single player, so I only have one character. I've chosen the Avenger, which is a Valkyrie, and her special ability is that when a dire enemy is drawn from the deck, she can move to that defending region and defend it by spending 3 health, which will make sense when we get there. So as you see, I've randomly set up the areas already. We have the capital city here, where if you start your turn there, you will regain all your health points. We have the plains over here. Its ability is passive. When on the plains, I can defend the 2 adjacent outer regions as if I was on them. So that's really cool. We have the ruins here. The action is absorb, transfer 1 threat level from another region to the ruins. So that's really cool. We have the coast here that when I move, I can, well, it says move to any region including the capital city, so I can go from here to anywhere else. We have the forest. Its action is enchant. For 2 action points, reduce the threat level of any outer region by 1. So I can manage a lot of the places by myself here easier. We have the mountain here. Its action is prepare. Place your meeple on the circle. On your next turn, move the circle, move off the circle, and gain an additional action point. And then we have the desert, which is not too great. It has heat wave. At the end of every round, any hero in the desert loses 1 health point. So I gotta make sure I don't end my turns in there or end the round on there. So I've chosen the blue maple because I like blue. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Well, over here we have the artifacts. Hopefully I'll gain some. That's why I chose the Valkyrie. Here's the turn order deck, and then this is the horde deck. So my goal is to get down to this big card here. That's the epic foe, and I need to defeat him. So that's how I'll win the game. I'll lose if the capital city falls, and you'll see how that happens. Basically all the regions are going to be taking damage, and I will lose some of these regions. They're going to get destroyed, and then damage is going to be start happening at the capital city, so I need to stop that. So without further ado, let's just jump on it. This is the turn deck, and I'm going to flip over the first one. And alright, so I get 3 action points to do something. Well, I'm starting in the capital city. I don't know where the enemies are going to first come up, so I think 3 action points. Let's see, I guess I'm going to do 1, 2, and I guess I'll go here 3. That's 3 action points done. Alright, next card. It's an enemy. Looks like they're gonna hit the, what is that, the plains and the desert. So where's the plains at? So the plains are gonna, the threat level is gonna go up, and the desert's threat level is gonna go up by 1. Now if it gets down all the way to the top, then that region's gonna get destroyed and is lost. So that is the first thing there. Alright, we got another enemy card. Looks like they're gonna hit the mountains and the plains. So the plains go up by 1 and the mountains go up by 1. So not very cool. The planes so far have already been hit twice. And once again, the planes, great, I already lost the planes. Just got destroyed, and the ruins get hit. I won. Alright, here's my turn now. Well, I already lost the planes. That's not cool. I'm gonna have to do something about that because that's gonna keep getting hit, which is gonna cause damage to the capital city. So I may be done before I've even started. I don't know what this card is here. Well, let's see. Well, I can't reduce anything on the planes anymore. Well, let's do 1, 2, 3, and I guess that's it for now. Alright, the last card, and I get 3 more action points. No, not much I can do. Well, I can reduce this down to 0, 1. I'll move here 2, and oh, I guess I'll have to waste that point because I want to stay there on the plains and try to protect it. So that round is over. What's gonna happen is we're gonna add one card from the horde deck in here. We're gonna shuffle these cards up. That's not good. The planes already got lost, and I gotta last at least 5 rounds until the boss comes. So I'm probably dead before I start. So let's see what happens though. Didn't say that this was an easy game. Alright, there's the turn marker. Let's flip it. Alright, I go already. Well, I want to end my turn on the planes. So we'll go 1, 2, and 3. Alright. And what do we have here? Alright, so they hit the enemies. They're gonna hit the mountain for 1, and there they go, hitting the plains. So here I have a choice now. I can take a damage and nothing happens, or I can let the capital city get hit for 1. Well, I really don't want to let the capital city hit because I cannot reduce that. So so I'll take the damage this one time, and we'll see how it goes. All right, and here they go. They hit the planes again. Okay, I'll take the damage again. I really can't let it get and the ruins get hit for 1. See, I don't know if a dire enemy's gonna come up, so my ability may not work. I'll wait till there's a dire enemy around before I start trying to use my ability here. Okay, next. Alright, my turn. I get to go. Oh boy, this is just looking bad. I pretty much have to try to end my turns on the plains. So let's see. So I can go here 1. I'll use this ability to add a threat level here, but remove 1 from here. And then my next act, you know, I think I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna let that go up by 1 and this down by 1. And that was my last action. Okay. Next card. Oh, I get 3 more actions. So let's do 1, 2, 3. That's better. Okay. And they hit the plains. Get it for 1, and they're hitting the desert. And still another card. Oh, there is a dire enemy. All right, let's show that there. It's the Manticore, and his ability is raised. The threat level of this region is increased by 2 instead of 1. So he hits the desert. So the threat level of this region is increased by 2. So 1, 2, that's also destroyed as well, which is not horrible in the sense that I don't have to worry about that ability now, but now that's yet another place that the enemies can hit the city. Now if I happen to be in the desert when he appeared, I can lose 2 health, but then I would defeat him, which would gain me an artifact card, which I really want to get. Okay, so that's the end of that round. We're gonna add another card from here. Shuffle these up. So now we know that there is a dire enemy around. this is looking really crappy. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to stop it. Maybe if I can get some artifacts. Alright, here we go. So as you can see, the enemies are gonna get more and more turns. But hey, I get to go first. Oh boy, I want to end in the capital city at this point. So, well, doesn't look very likely, and I'm not going to be able to defend. So I'm going to go here. I will use. So these areas have not been hit at all, which is really awesome. Let's do a damage here to lower this down by 1. So that's 2 actions, and my third action will be just to kind of no, actually my third action is going to be to lower that by 1. I'm just gonna see how far I can last that way. Alright, the planes get hit by 1. Alright, so I'm not there to defend this. That means the capital city takes a hit. And the desert also takes a hit, which I'm not there to defend it, so the capital city also takes another hit. Terrible, terrible. Alright, I get to go. See that? So, now in a multiplayer game, this gives 3 points to, you know, that any of the players can use. But since I'm the only one, then I get all the points. So it's as if I'm getting an extra turn. So, boy. Alright, so, and unfortunately I cannot use this ability to reduce the threat of the capital city. And you can't even defend the capital city if you're in there. You have to defend it from the outer regions. Well, all the places are pretty much low. I'm gonna spend, let's see, I could do 1, 2, 3, because I really need to gain some health. And I do have another turn coming. Actually, I'm not supposed to look at the discard pile. So that's our actions there. And this is just going to be really bad. Alright, the plains gets hit for 1, which means the capital city. The ruins get hit for 1. Okay, I get to go. Which means, since I'm starting this turn in the capital city, my health goes all the way up to 4. And we haven't seen the manticore yet. So I pretty much want to end my turns. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because of my special abilities. I just don't want to take damage. Everything is pretty low, so I think I'm going to go 1, 2. I might as well just end there. And actually, it can go 1, 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, enemies go. The mountains get hit for 1, and the plains, which means it's the capital city. I'm so gonna lose this here. And we have the forest gets hit, and the desert gets hit, which is that there. Oh, this is terrible. One more hit and basically I lose the game, but I know now this must be the manticore. So here goes the manticore. He's gonna go to the desert, which you can see from this icon here, and he's gonna raise the well, that's if I don't defend him. So I'm gonna use my special abilities. I can fly there, and I can lose 3 health, which puts me down to 1, but I defeat him. I stopped him, which means I'm going to get an artifact card. So let's see what artifact card I get. Timeless Sandglass. Let me see what it says. Free action, ignore all enemies until the next ally or group ally card is drawn. Alright, so I can just use this for free and get that ability. Ignore, but then I lose this card. Ignore enemies until the next ally or group ally card. So that's pretty good. That might be useful to spend at the beginning of the turn. Alright, so that round is done and we have a few more to go. So there's just no way I'm going to beat this. Let's add another card. Alright, the mountains, okay, for one, and the plains, which is the capital city, and that's game over, pretty much there. And, well, that went pretty quick. So I can't tell you how much it means to me that you actually watch the whole thing through and you're still here, and I really appreciate it. You know, I'm started the whole Zero Budget Geek thing and doing these videos for you, for you know, YouTube viewers. You know, I want to provide something that's good for you, something that's interesting, that you'll get something out of it. And the only way I can get better at that is if you tell me the things that I do wrong. Yeah, I like it when people tell me, oh, you know, you did this good and that video was pretty nice, but I tend to listen to negative comments more. Now, doesn't mean I'm gonna get into a flame war, but it means that if somebody has sort of a negative criticism, or you know, just, you know, constructive criticism, some kind of criticism about my videos, I take that to heart. I try to learn from that, and by doing that I'll be able to get better at this and provide some better content for you, because you know, just like it says Zero Budget Geek, this is not, you know, a high budget production. It is no budget production. I'm just doing this on my free time because I love doing it. I love board games, I love video games, and you know, again, bottom line, I want to provide some great content for you. So please, you know, down in the comment section, let me know what you think. How do you prefer it? Dynamic camera or static cam? And you know, if you found this video useful, again, like usual, like, share, subscribe it. I'll love you all the time. So you guys have a great day.